This is the CJ Dropshipping Shop Connector. It's a companion add-on for Shop Connector Manager, and it links your CS Cart store to CJ Dropshipping, one of the biggest dropshipping suppliers in the world. Install the manager once, add this connector, and CJ appears as a shop type you can connect. Then two things happen. CJ's products flow into your catalog, and when a customer buys one, the order is placed with CJ automatically, ready to be shipped straight to your customer. You never touch stock. First, though, CJ needs to let us in. CJ authenticates with a single API key, and it takes a moment to create. Log in to your CJ Dropshipping account. Open Authorization, then API, go to the API Key tab and generate a key. Then copy it. That one key is all the connector needs, and it's what you'll paste into CS Cart next. Back in CS Cart, add the shop. Give it a name, pick the vendor it belongs to, and choose CJ Dropshipping as the type. Leave the status active. The store URL is just a label for your own reference. Then paste in the API key you copied, and the hint links straight to CJ's own documentation if you need it. And here's a nice touch. Mode. Choose Live to work against your real CJ catalog or test, which pulls just a few sample products so you can try the whole flow safely before you go live. And that's the whole setup. There's no store address to enter, no OAuth dance, no separate password. Just the one key and a mode. Save, and CJ is connected, and everything else you need sits in the tabs across the top of this page. Settings for how products arrive and category mapping for choosing what comes across. Let's look at both. The Settings tab controls how the import behaves. Product listing chooses between CJ's whole feed and only its active products. Price is the one dropshippers care about most. Mark every product up as it arrives, by a percentage or a flat amount, so your selling price already carries your margin. Action for unsynced products decides what happens to a CS Cart product when it leaves CJ. And this grid decides which field CJ is allowed to keep updated. So price and stock stay current, while your own descriptions stay exactly as you wrote them. You don't import all of CJ at once. Instead, you map the CJ categories you actually want to sell. On the left, the connector lists CJ's category tree, showing the full path for each one, so you can see exactly where a category sits. On the right, you point each one at a CS Cart category, and the import switch decides which ones come across. So you bring in the niches that fit your store and leave the rest of the catalog behind. It keeps your store focused, and it keeps each import quick, because the connector only ever pulls the categories you asked for, not CJ's entire warehouse. With your categories chosen, importing is one click from the shop list. Now, CJ is a huge supplier, and it limits how fast anyone can read its catalog. So the connector works through your chosen categories carefully, a step at a time, pulling each product's full details, images, and live stock. It's steady rather than instant, and the percentage keeps you posted the whole way until it confirms your products are in. Here's the result. A CJ product, now an ordinary CS Cart product, sitting in the category you mapped it to. Its photos came across, its description came across, and the supplier price became your selling price with your markup already applied. Its code is CJ's own product code, so you can always trace it back. And where a CJ product has options, those become proper CS Cart variations, so a shopper picks the size and the color right here, each with its own code, price, and live stock. Nothing on this page was typed in by hand. It all came straight across from CJ, priced and ready to sell. And this is what makes it dropshipping. When a customer buys one of these products and the order reaches a paid status, the connector places the matching order at CJ automatically. It sends the shipping address, the items, and the shipping method, and CJ prepares it to ship directly to your customer. The order page then shows you the CJ order reference, right next to your own order, so you can track it through to delivery. No supplier login, no copy-paste, no stock to hold. That's the CJ Dropshipping Shop Connector. Connect with one API key, map the categories you want, import products with your markup already on them, and let every paid order place itself at CJ, ready to ship. Brought to you by Cart Modules.